When load is, okay, you can explain with your voice. You can input your voice here. Who's going to insert your voice? Who's going to explain? Who or who's this guy just now? Hafiz. Yep, your answer is the same. It's correct. So, who? You want to explain? Or is it self-explain?
I can try.
Okay.
So if you look at the diagram, right? On the left hand side, you can see that 1111 is going into the adder, right? So
Mm-hmm.
1111 is actually negative one in two's complement. So that is
Mm-hmm.
so it is as if you are subtracting one from the queue, right? So every round you are minusing one from the queue. So q minus one, minus one, minus one, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you look at the timing diagram, so you start with two, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you minus one, so it becomes one, and then you minus one again, becomes zero. And then when you reach zero, the NOR gate will give you an output of one because 0000 gives you a one. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you get a pulse at so your Z will produce a pulse, so you get a one there.
Mm.
Okay, and then from zero onwards, you have to minus one again. But then if you minus one, you actually get 1111. So I think it's better if you do the addition. So 000 plus 111 becomes 1111 in hex.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 111, so it becomes F, right? So you put F, and then again you minus one like that all the way um, until here when you get until when you see the load goes up. So when the load becomes high, you load the
Mm-hmm.
number five. So you load number five, and then you minus one again like that.
Mm.
Instead of doing the addition, instead of adding 1111 every time, you can just like be a bit smart and then minus one like that. So I think it's a bit faster.
Mm. So you do load only one time, eh?
Yeah,
Here,
only one time.
here is actually missing because right on top of the
Uh,
line, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Correct. Hafiz also correct. And your simulation?
it's the same thing.
Oh,
One zero F.
you start from here, eh? Your two.
So from there,
So you look from the two, one, and then what is it? Zero,
zero
F,
F.
E. Okay,
Uh,
good. Right. So how do you find the experience? You do the circuit and you do your simulation.
yeah, it
Better, right?
was better,
Mm.
much better.
Because actually, me as a lecturer also, when I create problem, especially on sequential circuit, once I did the problem, I will simulate as well to see the difficulties of the question or the answers of the question. Does it look awkward or is it good, the pattern? So same with you actually. This is the best way to learn actually, especially for sequential. You can do it also for the combinational, but the sequential is more of the importance because
Very
usually student
complicated.
having problem in trying to remember next state, present state, if you keep the data or you freeze the data. Because now you have to remember not only the input but also you have to check the present input, sorry, the present state to understand the next output. Okay, good job, Hafiz, also good. Right, Sam. So Hafiz is from group 1 and you are from group 8, yeah, right?
Yes.
So
Group A.
let's see next. Who's going to share me and I'll bring it here? Group 2. Group 2, your question is this one. This is what we already done in 1 hour lecture, right? So I think explanation maybe not that much to do. I have done it, I think, in the class. So I think I want to see the simulation. Verify this answer. Or maybe you can show me the binary output before you can convert, because although the question asking for the hexadecimal, you must get the binary, right? Then convert to decimal. So who is in group 2? So is it okay if the answer is left in the telegram, or you want to share this on Padlet? Class? do you think? Hmm? Yusri.
Doktor. Doktor.
Yeah?
Untuk soalan nombor 2 tu, soalan kita orang sama dengan soalan dengan grup 9.
Betul?
So grup kita orang buat yang macam calculation yang doktor ajar dalam dalam
Hmm.
dalam kelas
Okay,
minggu
tak apa.
lepas. Yang
Tunjuk.
grup 9 dia buat simulation.
Okay, good. So, right. So, Yusril. Saya nak tengok how you show. So, yang saya dapat ni
Saya dah
daripada Yusril. Okay, okay, okay. I open it.
sama send.
This one? Eh, ah, this
Okay,
one?
yes.
You punya penerangan kat bawah ni ke?
Tu just macam jalan kira je. Saya doktor boleh tunjuk yang apa ni waveform ni. Saya terangkan kat waveform.
Waveform yang ni lah. Yang ni? Okay. Tapi patutnya you letak binary dia dekat bawah ni. Easier to explain kan?
Tapi tu sebab kita guna komputer kan, dia susah sikit.
Dia letak kat pane. Lepas tu tambah je. Itulah kerja saya sekarang ni.
Sorry doktor.
Okay. Explain.
Okay, this is for universal shift register. There's when the select the S is 0, which is whole. When 1 is shift left, 2 shift right, and 3 is parallel load. So,
by the way, who's this? Yusril? Or who?
Yusril.
Yusril. Cuma Yusril, you have to remember, how do you recall the status of each S? For example, 3 is load, 2 is shift, whatever, shift left or right, 0 is home. How do you decide on that value? You didn't show, right?
Yes.
By right, you have to start from there because in the exam, actually there are cases we mistakenly put LSI here, RSI here, but the table is still the same. You see? So you have to, the best way, my comment now, is the best way is to come up again with you analyze the circuit, come up with the functional table, meaning you identify when 0, 0, you just write here 0, 0, what happened to where is the data coming in? 0, 1, what happened? 1, 0, what happened? Then you write down here, like the one I did in the class, right?
Yes.
Let me check. This is my marking scheme. Okay, this is for the one before. This is for, is it the same?
We cannot see the answer.
You know? I put it on top of yours. Okay, let me see. Yours is, let me, there's annotation. Okay, this is yours, eh? So you have 6, 3, 9, C, 6, 6, 5, A, 4, 4. Okay, correct. It's just that probably in terms of marking easy, I will mark like this. But then in terms of you yourself to feel comfortable that your solution is correct, just come up with show the this is my advice to everybody, not just you. Show show the table. For example, when S1, the important thing is S1, S0, right? S0, and then what happened to the Q? Q3 and until Q0. You have to consider all. And in order to do this, you have to investigate the circuit. So if you just do this one, of course, this is for the final exam, I believe you are scribbling somewhere. But for the assignment, it's better for you to show because the exam is like, what, maybe July? So when you're coming back to this problem, if you don't show the whole of the process, you tend to forget, hey, how do I get this thing? Right. So that's why my advice is to complete. So for example, 00 is what? No change. You put it here. This is Q plus. Like you look at my slide and try to use the same pattern. Okay? So I
Okay,
think this one is okay lah. Simulation. I want to see the simulation.
Yes.
Where is the simulation?
Simulation for from group 8, group 9.
Group 9, can you share? I want to delete the one before, right? Assignment can delete. I need. Okay. Participant. Do you see also the participant here?
No.
What you see is just the screen here. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Because mine, I see so many things in front of me.
Okay. Can you see that? My full circuit.
Yeah.
Okay. So here is my full circuit, and I'm using bus for D
Mm-hmm.
input, and for LSI and RSI, I'm only using a node line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. For this waveform, I follow the input.
Why don't you change the grid size, huh?
Hmm?
Why don't you change the grid size? Grid size. It's too small, crowded there.
Oh. Uh, Twenty.
Is it 20?
80.
80.
80.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Firstly, we group this all.
Mm-hmm.
Right click and group, and we put it as one.
Mm-hmm.
But in here, the sequence is from Q0 to Q3.
Yeah, okay.
And I reverse the group. Okay. And for this, the answer is into in hexa. So I right click here and click radix hexadecimal.
Okay.
Okay. After this, I run.
Mm-hmm.
So here the answer as should be.
639C665A4. Good. Okay.
Okay.
So, correct. Good. Okay. So you learn from there. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Who's this?
Ideal group 9.
Okay. Ideal. Good. 9 done. All right. Let's go to Ideal. Let go of the screen. Okay. Actually, I want to close the participant here. It's reduce my size of my. Ideal, are you still controlling the screen?
No, I already use it.
Really?
Yeah.
I forget. Oh, maybe I have to share first. Yeah. Okay. Right. So, what is question number 3? Okay, question number 3 is this one. This is actually another accumulator, right? This is accumulator, but the trick during that exam is that your input has 4 bits. 3 is coming from the counter. The lowest bit is grounded. That means the lowest bit is always 0. Alright? So who is going to show me? This one? Where is it? Somebody giving me already? I can share? You. Where is your Telegram? Oh, Zhang Hao. This is Zhang Hao, right? Okay. Oh, Zhang Hao show the simulation, is it? Ninja. Marks in question 3, and then what? So you have the counter, you have the register, right? Good. Then what do you get? Okay. Who is this? Zhang Hao.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So which one you want to show me first? Which one you want to see? You want me? Are you having? No, this is my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one? How are you going to explain? What is Binjia doing? Your partner?
Yeah.
Oh, she's writing something there. All right. That's a long paragraph there.
Yeah. So just look at the waveform, I think.
Yeah, because this is just marks. What is this?
Yeah.
Multiplexer, multiplexer, multiplexer. You have the ground. So this is the register.
Yeah.
Basically, you have, what is this? Annotate the shit. I did. You want to annotate? I did. Huh? This one is supposed to be Zheng Hao, right? Zheng Hao.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you can request for annotation, and I say I approve. If you want to do something on the screen.
I'm not sure how, but
All right. I think this one is good enough. And the waveform. How do you get this waveform? Yep.
so look at the selector first. Select the mode. If we are using the output from the counter, and then if 0, we are keep constant for the output up because it's feedback from the Y, right?
Sorry.
If the mode is 0, the is feedback from the Y, so the output should be constant. Yeah.
Where the mode? Where is the mode? Here, mode. Mode is connected to this mode.
The selector of the multiplexer.
This one. Here the mode. Okay. So that means if the mode is 0, it will save the value, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If it's 1, it take from the counter, right?
Yes.
So that means that's why you have, because of your mode is 0 here, your output remain 2. Yeah, right.
Yeah. For
Okay,
the
good.
next clock pulse.
Why do you get 2, 4, 6, 8, A, C, E?
Because the 3-bit up counter, we are counting from 0 to 7, which is 0, 0, 0 until 1, 1, 1, 1. So in order to make it 4-bit, we insert 1 0 at the as the LSB, so become 4-bit now. It's the same concept, right? Using the multiplication by using constant. Because we are shifting 1 bit to the right, to the left, so all the numbers will be multiplied by 2. So we have 2, 4 until 14. We are multiply the number by 2.
Actually, you don't multiply. What happened here is that the first upper 3 bit is from the counter,
Yeah.
and then your lowest is 0, always 0. In other
Yeah.
words, your number is always, when you count 0, say, when you start from, for example, when your counting is 0, 0, 0, this is from the
Yeah.
counter. You add another 0.
Yeah.
You're counting going to 0,
One.
0, 1.
One.
This one will always give 0, so that become 2.
Yeah.
When your counting is 0, 1, 0, again, because this is 0, you always, the LSB is always 0. In other words, you count even numbers.
Yes.
That's what you do lah, basically. Alright, so that's clear, the process.
Okay.
This one, I don't know, last time, maybe stress during exam, so there's a lot of mistake. Okay, so you've done this part. How about the next question is question 4. This one is Fibonacci. This one, question 4. So who's going to share? Maybe you can share the screen as well. 4? This one is best to describe using best to verify, but verify using simulation. It's just that when you do simulation, you notice that. Yeah, are you still with me? Hello? Are you with me? Tadi padam ya? Tadi senyap ya? Oh, saya tak perasan. Kalau saya tersenyap kat sini, kita ada backup kan dekat Telegram. So share from Telegram lah. So now, who's going to do question? What question is this? Oh, you can do like ideal, hijack my screen, or you give the file on the Telegram and put it here. Where is it? Who is this Vivo book? Question 4? Right. This is question 4. And now enter the bus in decimal. The expected answer is in decimal, but I think mine is in no, in decimal. So, what is this actually? This question is sometime you have a kind of chicken and egg kind of problem. Which is first, which is last. So who is here? For question 4? Group 4. Oh. Group 4 is Faris, Al-Fayed, or Farah. Are you here? Any one of you here? Or Rohanuddin, Alia, Farah, Shami? Hey, are you with me or not? Or is your line bad? Tak dengar? I was blurred, I think. Muhammad Aiman Shukri. Kenapa? I was blurred, I think. It was blurred. Apa yang blurred?
That's not me commenting kot tu.
Kenapa sekarang ni dah tak bagus ya Webex? Saya tak tahu kalau tak bagus tau, sebab saya macam okey je.
Sekarang still okay je.
Pakai Webex ni bila you show me the simulation quite nice juga. You can show me the running kan. So probably boleh make some changes. Apa tu? Siapa nak share sekarang? Screen blank right now. Really? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Apa blank pula? Saya tak blank. Okay. Sorry. Itulah kena cakap tu screen blank. Dia tak tahu. Okay. Chat ni pun kadang-kadang saya tertutup. So if I miss the chat from this website, go ask me from the Telegram. I'm looking at both now. Okay. So siapa? Siapa yang akan ada 33 partisipan hari ni? Siapa sepatutnya tadi? Senyap ini. Are you with me? Okay. You see the screen right? Huh?
Yeah. Wish.
Oh, we just want to go to Telegram. Okay, right?
Okay, madam.
This question. Or do you just want the answer? Who is doing the simulation? Nama tadi. I'm sharing the screen. Yeah. So what? Tak siap ke this one? Question 4? Hello? Apa group ni? Group 4. Burhanuddin.
So then proceed to group 5.
Group 5. Group 5. Question 5. Now, in case if your friend uncertain with the answer, I just flash him the answer, okay? This one. This is the. Do you see the new screen? Word file.
Yes.
This one is the answer for this question. Okay. So so maybe now it's like with your expectation. If you notice, this one is actually Fabionucci. 3 plus 5 is 8, 2 plus 3 is 5, but there's so many mistakes before. Unless before start. So when you do simulation, you have to force the starting to 5, 8, or you ignore the first few answers. Oh, I've got feedback. I got echo. Because are you having echo like me?
Wait, it's mine. Wait.
Yes.
That means when you do simulation, usually the default value for everything is 0, 0. So you will get 0. However, throughout your simulation, you come up with this pattern. So try to do that for your number what? Number 4, right? So let's go for number 5. Number 5 is actually you implement a D flip-flop using not more than 2 multiplexer. Assignment again. Daniel Roslan. Apa nama assignment? Aduh, assignment. Which one is this? Oh, this is your answer. Multiplexer, D flip-flop. So you got 2 2/1 multiplexer. You have the D load. This one, the selector is load, and this one is the selector is clear. So the question just now, let me check again. What? So, okay. The answer is this. Is it the same? D and, load, clear, 0D. Let me check with yours. So Q going back here, this is load, this is clear, correct? S, clear is the second one, yeah. So when your input, let me try to enlarge further. So when your load, there's too many clock. You didn't 80, 160. You didn't change the grid size, eh? You should choose the grid size. I mean, the best thing is your grid size. Keep it to 50, the smallest, eh? This is too many. Let's see. If your load is 1, be coming in. When your load is 1, that means it will select. Who's going to explain this one? I'm explaining or you explaining? Let's see. It says that because in the first instance, your clear is 0. Right?
Doctor, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay.
Let me explain.
Okay.
The load is in at the selector for the first multiplexer, because when load is equal to 1, it will go to the 1 to the D. It will take D and display it at the output. As long as load is 1 and clear is 0, it will select the D.
Wait. Okay.
And then if you can see from my waveform, when load is 0 and clear is 0, it will maintain the queue.
But the output changing during the positive triggering, right?
Yes.
It looks like here load is high. Right. Load will override. Now, which one will override which one? Clear again.
Yes.
If your clear is 0, if clear is 1, it will, what will it do?
Clear is
Because
1.
when the clear is 1,
It will
obviously
select.
they will take S kan? S ni
Yes.
memang kena bagi ya? You have to give S.
S tu saya bagi dekat always 0. S tu saya set dia always 0.
S.
Yes.
Okay. So that means it will clear lah.
Yeah.
Alright. So the clear is actually synchronized kan? Because your clear kena masuk 0, baru clock masuk, baru clear, right?
Yes.
And let's see the action for clear. Here.
Yes.
Clear the output is 0. But it looks like sebenarnya dia ada violation a bit here tau. In your diagram. The clear is changing right at the same time the clock changes. Kan? sepatutnya remember about setup time and hold time, sebaiknya the clear is somewhere here, starting here. So that when the clock coming, the clear is stable, 1. For the data to be clear. Kan?
Yes.
Itu yang saya punya komen sebab you don't follow the setup time. By right, this one.
Maybe dekat di flip flop tu kot. Tapi saya ikut flip flop tu daripada buku.
Tapi dia sebenarnya dia sepatutnya kena kat sini tau. Macam tu. Baru kita certain that when clear is bila clock masuk,
baru dia
masa clock masuk, clear ni dah ready. Kan? Sebab kita nak clear kan. Jadi clear masuk dekat sini. So dia kalau you buat macam gambar macam ni kan, yang ni okay. Clock turun pada negative age kan. Right? So by the time coming to this age, memang clock clear 0. Okay? Same here juga. If you want to activate the load, this is the triggering time. So rather than you better to have it extend a little bit here. Sebabnya by the time the clock coming, you sure the load is already high. And also I think your grid size ni should be minimum 50 lah. To avoid propagation delay.
Next time also.
But yeah, it works. But it works probably because we say, I think the assumption is the delay here is very fast because this is combinational logic. So you still nampak. Tapi it's not a good practice. Macam ni pun sama. It's not a good practice. Patutnya ambil sikit ke depan. Jadi input dia before, output dia betul-betul pada triggering. Kalau macam ni, kalau in my cases, this is like, apa dia panggil, meta stability kan. You're not sure when your transition of your input is transition during the clock punya activate. Kan?
Yes.
Ini je lah yang komen, but I think the output is okay lah. The circuit here is okay. This is just the verification. Sebab, I mean, practice lah the right way to supply. That is why kita ada apa? We say about setup time and hold time. So the setup time, bermakna make sure if you want the input to activate the output, you have to set it before the triggering time. Okay?
Yes, doctor. Just to show the positive figure, right?
You nak make sure that during the triggering, the input condition is already stable. Kalau you bagi macam ni tadi kan, that means seolah-olah, right, your input is changing. Masa tu nak trigger. So dia ni nak ambil kosong ke nak ambil satu kan? At this time. Okay? That's why you better to start doing that. Ataupun you can also, if you use 50, right, you can also change your ada grid, snap to grid tu, you undo the snap to grid, untick. So dia boleh buat perubahan ni dekat tengah-tengah pun boleh. Tak perlu ikut grid. Okay? Alright, so that is question 5, correct? So the answer for question 5 is actually this one lah. This circuit, good. But I think the clear here, who's this again? This one, kan? Another thing, because you want the function here to always be clear, you can just grounded this B, supply 0 rather than S. Because if you show S in your answer, S meaning you supply input, it can be 0 or 1. But if you put ground, it means definitely when the clear is activate, you want it to be 0. So the use of S here also slightly incorrect lah. Because S here says that you have to supply input S. Unless if you show like this, you have to make a statement S has to be 0. You have to write extra statement. This S is 0. But it's better, I think better you put just ground. In this one skip, this one just ground, because this one will always, when this clear is high, you always want to check this one, and you always want it to be 0. Okay, so it's a fixed situation.
Okay.
Right? That's it. Okay, that is my comment. That's all. All right. So let's go to question 6. Question 6 is a new one. So this is the question 6, because initially it was the same. So you just analyze who is at question 6. 33 je participan So when I give you QR code, only 33 student. Now who's going to do question 6? This one, Rahim Idol. Oh, you now give me in pictures. How am I going to do it? Try. How is it? Probably I have to look for. Where do I get white salt? I'm trying to figure out. Wait. There's a whiteboard somewhere, right? Here. Whiteboard. What notes? How do I do it? Because your friend is giving me in image. It's easier in PDF now. It should be whiteboard. Anybody knows? Or maybe Rahim, you want to use my screen?
Use what, doctor?
The screen. Now you have. Is this one answer Q2A? Why Q2A? Farha, are you giving the same question? Yeah, okay, Farha. I take Farha. Because she has the Farha number 7. Okay, we do number 7 first lah, because Rahim, can you PDF your answer?
Okay, I will.
Wait, I share content. Screen 1. Where is it? Where is Farha? This is here, right? Okay. So Farha, this is yours, right? Farha? Yeah, this is Q7, Farha.
Oh,
Because I have problem to share the
sorry, that's
presentation.
my line is not as stable.
Your line is not stable. Okay.
Yeah, not very stable. Now I can see.
Can. Now this one, how do you
can.
find solving this problem? Is it easy?
Um,
So yeah, you have Q3 plus is equal
for
to.
this one, we need to find the equation first.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah. You have to find the equation, but actually the equation itself pun a bit confusing juga kan? Difficult if you want to go through.
first we analyze the circuit first.
Mm-hmm. So this is the equation you got, and then you do
Oh
B1
yeah,
dot Q3 plus.
yes.
Okay, shift right, shift right. Oh, you got the
Then we
same.
simplify further.
And then what's your answer?
Mm.
0, 0, 1, 1. And then you got 184,842C713. Let me check with the solution. 184,842C713. Yes, correct. So I think you just share lah, this one with the rest. It takes time to analyze, right? Because you have to figure out.
Yes.
But the exclusive OR here is when the input is this equal. I mean 1 1 for example, the output is 0, 0 1 is 1. So sometime if you confirm like B1 is 0, this one will obviously 1. And if this one, I mean, it's not that straightforward lah, I would say, right? Because of the situation of the first case, isn't it? In the rest of the case, but this is the right answer. But you figure out is shift right, eh? Shift right. How do you get the shift right function, eh? So that's how you get shift right 1 goes here. 8, and then shift right. Okay. Nice output, very clean. I think the output, the solution that you give is self-explained. Okay, class. If I have to explain this one, she has to go through one by one. It's going to take some time, right? Right, Farha? Or can you simplify? Farha?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have done a good job. I mean, you show everything. That's a good. That's nice. Your annotation is clear. The output is clear. Any question from your friend? Any of your friends want to ask Farha? Let's see. Is there any chat? 9:18. The last message from Daniel. That's all.
Yes.
Alright. So I think
No.
is it okay? Shall we continue with question 6? Question 7 is considered answered.
Madam,
Boleh? Yeah.
madam, I have a question. Let's say in exam, right? They give
Mm-hmm.
us this question. How are we supposed to show the working step? Are we supposed to like draw the table like how Farhan did? Or can we like do it one by one? But then if we do it one by one, we can't show the working step because it's going to take a very long time.
Yeah, actually indirectly you have to do this indirectly. But actually you can do one by one, which means you probably taking more time lah. But at least you
Yeah.
show me the step. No, it's good for you. I frankly speaking, the marking scheme is just the answer. But I prefer to see the process because I want to see the way the student thinking to the point that if there are, for example, if there is a no change output and you show me the work, for example, here, you know that this is shift right, but suddenly you make careless mistake here instead of, oh, you got something else. If you show me the working, you will get some partial mark lah, or the mistake because by right you can get the right answer. However, if you just simply show me the answer without anything else, so if you make mistake and that's it, zero, straight away zero. Clear? So I think your process solution, you can show me the whole thing, or at least you show me this part, this in the binary part, and the answer
Okay.
obviously 1848. This one must be shown, but this one it helps because I believe in your solution you will have to do this, but you may probably scribbling in your question paper, and you don't show it in your script. So rather than doing that,
yes.
show it in the script. Yeah? But make it clear your script is you show it on top like this or below, and the one in the box, make it clear. Okay, and this one also label it so that you don't make mistakes. So let's say for example the exam is 2.5 hours. If you spend like you already spend like 15 minutes on this question and still not solved, at least you already partially done this part and you can go on with the next question, which is probably uh, you more confident on the next question, finish all the other question and come back. So when you come back, part of the solution is already there rather than you restart at 0 0 with nothing again. Okay, so that's why I prefer to see like this. It's okay if you miss out this one, because by doing this one, actually what you do is you can also trace one by one. As long as you remember how this function work, as long as this one is 0 0, 0 1 or 1 0, you can trace. Actually, in my case, last night when I did this one, I kind of tracing as well. Tracing because I can't really figure out.
Yeah, I also traced. I couldn't get the table.
And if frankly speaking, this question is a bit time consuming for me somehow. So during the exam, do partially probably to get just some ideas how it works or how to proceed and go on with the rest of the question. Then coming back. Yeah. Don't hang up on this question too long. That will be dangerous. After all, the marks for this question is only 10 marks. So you have 90 more marks to take care, right? So don't hang up on this question. But you still have to do it. But you can get an idea and probably go to the next question after certain time. Attempt about 10 to 15 minutes attempt. No, if you still not finished, go to the next question. Okay? And this is the simulation? Okay, good. So you have the simulation, so you know how. Okay, this is good because you make sure the input is settled. I think this is like the same as the question, right? The input is not during the transition, so it's okay. So you see the simulation. How are you doing, Farha? You solve this one first, then you simulate, or you simulate first, then you get this one? Huh? You do the simulation first, then you come back to this one? Huh? Oh, okay, whatever. So this is good. So I think have we finished? Also, except for the question, the Fabioshi question, the I think we have done it. Is it? We miss out anything? Let me see. This is the schema. Can you see my file? This one is for this one, eh? I think Rahim is doing it. Rahim. So Rahim, is your answer the same as mine here? Can you check? Wait. The answer is this one, eh? 55AA. Let me check. Eh? FFAA? Why you got FFAA, Rahim? This is the
Maybe
answer that I got
some
from the
mistake.
markings, huh? Look at this. You look at this one, load and shift. So this one, I think for this type of circuit, it's better to show the functional table. Yeah, functional table is you only have the functional table is like you have the what is the control input? You have load. Okay. Aduh. Wait. You see, did you see the circuit diagram figure 2A? Everyone? You too quiet lah.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Because I don't know. Yeah. This one, the best thing is you have the input SH and LD and Q plus. The Q plus is all the Q3, Q2, Q1, and Q0. So let's say, for example, the priority is this SH, right? Because if the SH is 0, you don't care about the load, isn't it? It will immediately take it from this input from here, which means no change, right? If the this is active low, is it? That means if your SH, your shift is 0, no change. If your shift is 1, what happened? It takes from, when this is 0, it will always no change regardless of the X. You will always save the data. If the shift is 1, now you check with the load. If the load 0, where is it? What it take? Q0. It will take from, sorry, if it's from 0, that means the first one will take from R in. The second one will take from Q3. I mean Q2 will take from Q3, right? Q1, wait. Q2 will take from Q3, right? Kan? Q1 will take from, actually, when 1 0, that means the data is from here, right? From the 0.
Yeah.
Okay? From here. So this one from here. So we'll take Q2, and obviously this one will be Q1. So that means this is like shift right? Shift right. And if it's 1 1, forget it. If it's 1 1, that means it will take data from here.
Use Q0.
So this one will be starting from Q0, right? And then this one will take from
Q3.
Q3. Is it? The one. So when this is 1, shift is 1 1, it takes from D lah. D, right? Not Q. This is wrong. This one it will take from D3. That means they will do load. The function here is either shift right or load. Shift right or load. So that means, look at again this one. So that means, as long as here is load, right? So let's see number 1. Number 1 here is 0. So if it's 0, what happened? Again, just now we already established, but 0 0 mean should be no change, right? Yeah, no change. That's why this one is 5. Why? No change meaning this data keep here. Okay, because of this 0 0. The next clock is this one. The next clock is also 0 1. What does it say 0 1 just now? Shift right. Isn't it?
0 1.
Recall? So 0 1 just now. Here is 0 1. So load is 0, shift is 1. It go back. I forgot. I think it's shift right. So if shift right, 0 coming in. So that means from 1, here is 1 0 1 0 1. 0 coming in. So what do you get? So you got I'm handicapped here. because I don't see the question. I have problem to let me see. So again, yeah, if someone help me, Rahim is supposed to help me, right? If 0, 1 shift, if shift is 1, the output is taking from R in. Shift. So that means 1 coming, but R is 0. So here will be another 0, 0, 1, 0. Number 2, right? Okay. A. I made mistake. Supposed to be A. How do we get A? 1, 0, 1, 0. Yeah. That means this one is 5, this one is A. This is wrong. Tell me how do we get A here? Here the next clock, here is 0. Load is 0. So you don't load 0. This is 1, shift. So 1.
We shift right.
Oh, you shift right. When you shift right,
Then the MSB will take the value of RIN 1.
shift right is to the right. Right. 0, 1, 0. 0 coming in. Wait, kalau shift right, bukan you dapat 0, 0, 1, 0 ke?
But the RIN is 1, so 1 is going coming from that.
Where? This is not the R in. What is this ROT? Yeah? I mistake.
ROT selector.
I see. Kenapa lah dia buat macam tu? 1. Okay, correct. So that's why. This is where you have to help me. So you got A here, right?
Yes.
Because this A coming in. I got confused with this one just now. So this one is 1 instead of 0. So that's why you got A. This is 1. And then again over here, what do you get? Load is 1. Shift. Now you load. Right. Shift is 0, you load. So what you load? You load A or you load 5?
0 we
5.
No change.
No, the changes exactly here, you know. This is the time, right? So it looks to me the data is still A. Because 5 is after the clock. Right. This 5 is after this clock. The 1 is before, this is the clock time. So the A here, that will come here. This one is due to shift. This one is due to this A load. Right? This A. Okay? And then this A. Next, what do you get? Go with me. Okay. Now you got 1 and 1. What is the condition for 1, 1?
Shifting.
Shifting again. Shift,
Taking from D.
Yeah. Regardless of the load, it will shift, right? So that means now from 1, 0, 1, 0, you shift, but your data is 0. So that means 0 coming in. Now become? Yeah,
5.
become 5. 5. Because here becomes 0. So this one will go out. You input 0, right? And here is 0. Load is 0. Where do we use the ROT? You see? Strange, eh? Where is here?
ROT selector.
Select. Where do we apply ROT? Oh, it does apply, eh? This ROT actually does apply, but we didn't discuss about the ROT just now, right? Let me see about the ROT. Here, let me try again. Let me be clear on that. I mean, so far the ROT does not interfere with us because it will always be 0, right? But the minute the ROT is 1, that means, let's see, where is my annotation?
It will take
Let's,
Q0.
yeah, let's say, my hand is not steady. Who can draw? I want to see. I want to show the function actually. Okay, maybe here. Then let me just, can I use this pen? When you, what you need is actually shift, load, and ROT, right?
Yeah.
ROT, shift, and load. But the highest priority is the shift. If the shift is 0, right? If the shift is 0, it will definitely take from here. So it will not look at all. So regardless of this, right? Your Q3 plus and so on will be what? No change, right?
Equal to Q, no change.
No change. But the moment this one is 1 and the rod is 0, sorry, the rod is 0, and the load is now 0, right? So 1, 0, this one is X, This is 0, 1, 0. What happened? When load is 0, this is when you shift right, isn't it? So this is why shift right. This one will take from R in, and then the next one will take
Q3.
Q3 will take Q3 will take from Q2 will take from Q3 kan?
Yeah. Oh.
That means you shift right. Okay.
Kosong.
But what if 0, 1, 1?
Ambil data.
Ya, dia akan ambil daripada D3. Dia akan buat load kan? Kalau sini 1, 1, 1.
1.
Ni. Dari sini kan? That means Q3 akan ambil daripada Q0 kan? Yang Q2 akan ambil dari Q3. Sama kan?
Q1.
This one will take from Q0, right?
No.
This one will take from this one.
Tapi load 1.
If it's 1. Sorry
Load 1
Kau sini 1. Kau sini 1. Ni 1 ambil sini. Ni we talking about this one. This one doesn't have. Kan?
0.
Only this thing aja kan? The rest doesn't have this additional marks, isn't it? So this one will take from
D.
to
0.
sekarang kalau sini 1.
Load.
Only if this is 1, this is 1. This one now is taking from Q0.
Oh, load.
But Q2 is taking from
D.
D2
Data.
kan? D2.
2 D1 D0.
Yang lain semua follow kan? So that means sekarang ni kena ingat lah ni. Boleh tak tolong ingat? Nanti sebab saya annotate je dia hilang. No change. This one shift right, load, dan yang ni je beza dia kan?
Doktor, yang last kali tu patutnya D3.
D3, D2, D1, D0.
Bukan. Kalau R dia 1, sini 1 kan? Dia akan ambil dari sini.
Tapi load doktor 1.
Load dia 1.
Load dia 1.
Dia ambil D.
So masa bila kawan ni pakai?
Bila load kosong.
Bila load kosong. Ni lah.
Bila load kosong baru doktor tengok ROT.
Load kosong, shift 1.
Apa ni? Bila
110.
bila load kosong, dia ambil dari sini. Dia hanya bila load kosong tau. Load kosong. Ni kat sini. Bila load kosong, R in kosong, rod kosong, dia ambil daripada R in. Ni. Kan? Kalau load kosong. Tapi kalau load 1, we don't have international here, I speak in Malay ni. Load 1, dia kan ambil sini, dia tak payah tengok sini kan. Kalau load 1, tak perlu tengok. Sebila je dia pakai R in ni. R in hanya pakai dekat sini je lah kan.
110 pun dia pakai.
10 je lah kan.
Dia kena buat
betul.
110 baru boleh pakai.
010 ni saja kan. Kalau 011 atau 111, ini pun salah
Salah.
Ini sebenarnya maknanya, maknanya function dia 3 je lah. Betul tak? Maknanya function dia, as long as load 1, dia akan load. As long as shift kosong, dia akan stay. Kan? Lainkan 10. Shift 1 dia akan buat. So yang 3 ini tak ada makna lah. Ini tak ada makna lah. As long as load 1 and 1, this one doesn't matter. Kan? Sorry. Macam saya main screen jadinya kan. Ini bukan saya nak main screen, tapi tangan saya ni. Let's again. That mean, yang ini by right, as long as your load is 1, ini tak kisahlah. Betul tak? As long as load is 1, dia akan sentiasa ambil di 3. Kan? Betul tak? Yang ni pun sentiasa ambil di 3.
Ya.
Maknanya, as long as load is 1, dia akan sentiasa load. Tapi kalau dia shift 0, don't care, dia akan nothing happen. Tapi kalau 0, 1 untuk shift, yang shift right, condition dia mesti shift 1, RH ni pun mesti kosong. Kan? Kalau sini 1, what happen? This is the thing. Kosong. Kalau shift 1, shift 1, yang load kosong, shift 1, ni 1. Shift 1 akan ambil dari sini. Load kosong akan ambil dari sini. Oh, ada tambah lagi satu lah case. 10. The other case is actually if your load is 0, your shift is 1, but the RH is 1. Kan? If shift is 1, dia ambil sini. Lepas tu load is 0, ambil dari sini. And kalau sini 1, dia ambil Q3. Kat sini, dia ambil Q0. Nampak tak? Q0 and the rest sama. Shift right. Jadi bermakna, okay, kalau kan kosong. Ini sebenarnya rotate. Ni rotate, yang dua ni load. Yang ini shift right. Yang ini hold. No change. Apa foto? Maulido hantar apa? Maulido dah bagi dah. Dia lagi cepat. Terkiar-kiar saya kan. Ni lah dia. Betul ke? Sebab saya buat dekat screen macam ni jadi lambat. Kalau ada whiteboard proper dengan ni. I think what Maulido doing is correct. Cuma Maulido you pakai udang. You pakai JPEG lah. Tak boleh letak JPEG dalam ni. Sometimes dia okay, sometimes tak okay. So correct. Yang Maulido buat 0xx, dia letak shift. Sebenarnya bagus juga kalau shift yang paling kiri. Load yang nombor 2. And ROT sebab 0, when shift is 0. You see what Maulido is doing in the Telegram, right? Can you check on the Telegram?
Yes.
Betul lah tu. Okay. So kalau kita biarkan telegram belah kanan, tengok benda ni pula, tadi, macam tu lah. Tadi ni apa? Anyway, you dapatlah jawapan ni, habis cerita. Kan? You have this answer, keep the answer in mind, so you can double check with the solution. I mean, if you trace one by one, you should get it lah. Yang penting, when you learn something that you're not sure, you share in the screen, okay? When you have the solution or you have the answer, you'll be more confident lah of what you get. Adam Ishan to Roy is 1, load is 0. Yes, doctor. Okay. Boleh ya? Lim dah bagi apa ni? You copy saya punya. Okay, cantik sangat. Alright. Okay, that's all. I think we finished. I think we missed only one, right? One more, the Fabianochi. But I give you the answers already. You just go through yourself. But you
Madam,
don't
can I
have
see
to...
answer for number 3?
Huh? What? Which answer that you haven't got yet?
Okay. Can I see number 3?
This one. Number 3. This one number 3? Number 3 is the one that you did. Or someone did. Show already. Number 4. Number 4 is this answer. Capture. And share. Okay? Share in the Telegram and you discuss among you. Okay. Lim Shiki, can you capture? And put in the Telegram and that's it. Okay, you can figure out. I think it's this one is a matter of again, the challenge here is that the marks here and this marks here are combinational circuit. Combinational meaning you don't wait for clock. That is actually once you have memory or synchronous circuit that have clock, it'll be easier to deal compared to the circuit that doesn't have clock, especially like this. You want to add. What do you add? You add from Y, add with Z. And then you feed back. So which comes first? This is the issue. The timing. So I think timing you have to explore yourself. And I think if you do simulation, the simulation default will start from 0. So probably when you do your simulation, in the beginning you will get some different answers. But after some time you will get the correct answer. Once you reach 5, 8, 13, but this one is 21 because of this start. This start is actually will clear. Start here. Here. The start go here. This will insert 0. That is why somehow, not sure. Partially it does 8 plus 13 and another one you got 1. So please explore, and if you have a problem, then you can discuss in your group. Otherwise, if you still have problem, you discuss with me. Okay? So can we just finish the class now? It's 9:57, right?
Okay.
That's all for today. Thank you very much.